Well, this is Juliet once again, and I'm going to do the German versus Ghana pre-match analysis. Before I go there, there's some guy who tweeted me and told me my pronunciation wants to make him kill himself. Well, here's the deal. I'm Kenyan, yo. This is how Kenyans talk. So I don't know if you're expecting me to speak like a Brit or an American, but this is just me. And you're gonna have to embrace that because I'm intending to be on everyone's TV very soon. So yeah, if I were you, I would just embrace me. Anyway, on to more important things. German versus Ghana. Well, this is going to be a cool fixture, a tight one. These guys have met before in 2010. Germany cruised past Portugal. We saw it seemed easy, but I think just Pepe made it way easier for them with that red card. That suspension was given. But Germany, a strong team, as I said in my pre-match analysis, the Portugal game, they're a strong team, and I expected them to perform that way. So it's not really a shock. Ghana, on the other hand, lost to USA. Well, with me, I knew USA were going to edge it just a bit, but mostly I said Ghana will get a draw because Ghana is a good team, and it was so sad seeing them lose. That first minute goal, yeah, it was less than a minute and there was a Clint Dempsey goal. It was just defensive mistake because that throw-in came from Wesley, it went to Jones, and the defense was just poor. It was just poor in controlling that ball and avoiding it from getting in there. And I'm afraid if Ghana become that defensively poor against German are going to thrash them because, as I said, Mario Götze is always a threatening player, Mesut Ozil, and you saw Mesut Ozil found the spaces very easily in the Portugal game, so he's going to be a threat once again, and Mario Götze always a threat. And thank you to whoever told JulietAkumu my suggestion of starting Muller on the forward, yeah, if that counts. But anyway, I was glad to see Muller there. Muller has always been, I've always rated him. When he sits on the bench for Bayern Munich, I get really pissed because I think he's a midfielder, but he plays that forward role very well. He knows his role. He knows that I'm on the forward position, I need to get goals. So he's normally there when those crosses get in. So that might be a problem for Ghana. They have a Samoa, yeah, a very good left back, but a very good defender, but you can't you can't stop the German attack just you alone. So I think Ghana need to play more than they played against USA. They played very well. I was so proud of them as an African because they played very well. But at the end of it, you play well and don't get the goals, you get nothing. You get nothing. We saw tiki-taka feel, and now we're not just about to, be witnesses of another era. So we're going to have, first I was disappointed at the manager. Fine, he's doing a good job, clearly Ghana playing very well. But he put Kevin Prince on the bench. I think Kevin Prince could have started. He could have started this side with Christian Atsu in the middle. That could be a really, really good attack. Speaking of Christian Atsu, I think he's a very talented player, very talented, and he tried to create those chances. But at some point, you create chances, you give the ball forward, and nobody does anything about it. I think that frustrated him. He even started shooting from outside himself because he felt the need to shoot. If I was the manager, I would spend hours trying to get Christian Atsu to be a good shooter, because if he can find spaces and there's no one marking him, he can get the shot. Because clearly sometimes the strikers just decide not to perform or whatever. So I think Germany are a stronger team than Ghana, but I think Ghana do have a shot. They're fighting, and we saw revenge happening. Yeah, we saw revenge happening. Netherlands really did revenge. So maybe this is going to be a tough fixture if German are up to the challenge. If Ghana, are up to the challenge, because German are a strong team. We know that. The masters, but Ghana always, you can't view yourself as an underdog, especially when you see Costa Rica cruising past Uruguay and Italy. Anything is possible. It's football. Anything is possible. So Ghana should just go in there with a mindset of winning. They might just produce a win. So the thing is, I think Germany will play a 4-3-3. Just like they did before. I think Schweinsteiger is going to start. I think there's going to be a Matt Hummels change. Maybe Mustafi will come in since Hummels suffered an injury. 4-3-3 is of course strong on their side, and I think Ghana are going to play. I don't know if they're going to repeat the same 4-2-3-1, but it was perfect with me. But with me, if I was their manager, I would play a defensive lineup. Again, when I said with the Portugal, I said like that. I said if you're going against Portugal, you play a defensive lineup. Portugal didn't, and 4-0 happened. So Ghana are going against Germany. you can hope for a draw, and when you get a win, it's heavenly. So you will put a defensive lineup because you know that we need to defend, and maybe a goal might come out of nowhere. We saw Chelsea against Barcelona in 2012. They really, people say they played a 10-1 formation. It exists, but they played it and they defended, and they got that one chance of attacking, and Torres sealed the win. So that's what should happen. Christian Atsu has pace, he has skill. When you, they should aim on getting German on the counter attacks, especially if all the Germans are over here trying to attack their side. So when they get such an opportunity, you clear the ball forward, you make sure you have somebody like Kevin Prince to receive it, or Christian Atsu. I don't know about Gian, he didn't perform much, but Ayew tried at least. So you can have someone like that, they can just go and attack. You have Manuel Neuer, is a good goalkeeper, but at some point, you might just get that goal. So I think if I was the Ghana goalkeeper, I would really play a defensive lineup, because defense at this point is more important. If they get a draw right now and they get a win on their last match, they're sure to progress. And if they get a win right now, it's even better. I know some people think it's impossible, but as I said, nothing is impossible. So I think Germany are going to be stronger than Ghana, and I think they might win a 2-1, just a 2-1. I think Ghana are going to be more competitive rivals than Portugal, because Portugal were good until Pepe was sent off. We can't really blame the 4 goals on Pepe, but that was careless. A key defender being eliminated at that point is very being suspended. It's very careless. So I think Ghana should do that. If they do that, then they have a chance. They have a chance of at least a draw. Germany are going to be spectacular as usual. So Ghana have to just bring their game. Work on their finishing. I'm sure their manager really stressed on that, because in the USA game they were getting the ball front, but they weren't finishing. And then they should also work on not misplacing those passes at the midfield, because misplacing those passes too much. You can't do that. When you're playing, they were playing a 4-2-3-1, and they were playing against the USA, who was playing a 4-4-2. You have an extra midfielder in the pitch. When you have an extra midfielder in a midfield, you're sure to control that midfield and don't misplace passes. So that's what I think. To me, it's a 2-1 win to Germany, but Ghana might as well just push for a draw. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching my pre-match and post-match analysis. You've been really good, and thanks for sharing and retweeting. And I'm really hoping that I will get to achieve my dreams very soon. Stay posted for more videos, and I love you guys. Thank you.